Hey doing everyone, welcome along to this video. So as you can see me trying to load into the PC version, we're going to discuss Forza Motorsport. Update 8 is just out, and yeah, I just wanted to sort of sit down, make the video. We'll go through the patch notes as well, because there's a couple of things that sort of intrigue me in it. Probably not to the point I'd want to go and test the game or test the updates, and that was the sort of other side. Is it already dead? Is it dying a death? I mean, I also want to discuss something that was very worrying after we've gone through the patch notes that I saw on somebody's video. I think it was last night or yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, when they were in an online server, online lobby, which is, like I said, if it is true, this is very worrying. So, but as I said, I thought the game would be loaded in by now, but it isn't. This just goes to show you, maybe because the length of time I haven't actually been on it on PC. But yeah, anyway, what we'll do is we'll let this run on. We'll go through the patch notes, and then we'll discuss the things I've sort of found out and bits and pieces. So yeah, pretty much me chatting away. Obviously, as always, I mean, leave your comments in the comment section of the video. Always love to hear from you guys. We're cracking on close to 2k subs as well, which is absolutely fantastic, over the moon. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed to me before, maybe, yeah, think about hitting that subscribe button, smashing the like if you like the video, and yeah, let's get into the patch notes. So the patch notes, right, we're just going to skip through. I'll be honest, not really interested in obviously the classes, the different classes, the cars or whatever they've done. Obviously PC side, yes, I've always sort of interested in that because of how badly optimized it's been on PC. The top one straight away is improvements have been made to the video memory usage on PC, which is a good one. Obviously less memory, you can then crank up pretty much the settings. Video memory being your RAM on your video card or graphics card, GPU. So hopefully that sort of helps. Addressed an issue where the screen would flash white when players entered my car menu, which, yeah, I've had on and off as well. Fixed an issue on Steam. Mine's not on Steam. It's through the Microsoft Store. Selection replays using mouse no longer require a double click. We've made changes to how PC graphics settings are applied to ensure that you are only prompted to restart the game when it is necessary. Okay, that's not a bad one, because I noticed when you were messing about with settings, it wouldn't actually or wouldn't possibly work or initialize, and you had to restart pretty much all the time. So I don't see how certain settings you don't have to restart. For me, it just, yeah, I think they had to restart all the time. Fixed a specific PC issue where the game would crash when disconnecting the wheel or reconnecting with a controller, which I don't think I've ever done that, so I don't know if that works. So really the big ones that I've seen, obviously I've seen other videos that have come out about it. Introduced a tire wear scale option to free play and private multiplayer. Now, when we used to play on this and do the random cars, random track, we used to notice that the tires wouldn't wear out at all. They would hardly go down. So introducing this, I think, is a nice touch. That, yeah, we can then set what tire wear is going to work, and obviously have a longer race where you've got to pit because your tires are wearing out. Same as, well, when you're in online, the public, because obviously this is just free play and private multiplayer, because online, the public servers, it worked where you'd have the longer race, you had to pit, work out what tires you wanted. So it's a nice touch, but I think just too little too late, to be fair. What else have we got? Feature multiplayer telemetry now states correct number of qualifying laps been featured in the race. So matchmaking and events, we've updated safety ratings. Okay. Feature multiplier by increasing the number of previous races. Okay, so I presume then they've sorted that out, so it puts the top tier guys in with the top tier guys and the lower guys sort of, yeah, in with their sort of specific class. So car balancing. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't think they'd have to, or, well, yeah, I suppose they will do, but they've actually let us know what they've actually done. adding and sort of, yeah, taking away, which is interesting. Driver AI. Yeah, but that was another one as well I saw. Reducing unnecessary braking scenarios for driver AI opponents. Examples of this include braking while attempting to pass, 2 cars wide into corners. Yeah, so they did show this again on a video I watched that, yeah, it helps them get through the corner and in theory makes the AI quicker, which is not a bad thing when you sort of stack yourself up against the AI if you crank them all the way up to sort of maximum, and sort of have fun that way. Accessibility localization, so that's it. Not really sort of much there, but as I said, as I was touching on sort of the start of the video, that is it too little too late? Has Forza just lost that amount of numbers, that it's just not relevant anymore? I, hand on heart, from my perspective, I feel it has. Obviously, always let me know, guys. I know you're going to get the people that are on it, that are still going on it, which, like I said, I'm not knocking the game as such. I just think a lot of people did shift away from it when it was just not getting fixed properly, or the issues that just kept going on. So, as I said, and yeah, one glaring issue that I wanted to sort of cover as well in this video, which, if it is true, and I have again seen another YouTuber's video on this, and the footage I've seen, I believe it is true, and I think it is on Xbox, not actually PC, where people are actually using grip hacks, believe it or not, because the guy was 2 seconds quicker over the lap than sort of anyone else. I think he started at the back as well, which, okay, you could argue, Toss, say, well, hang on, he could just been a quicker driver, but like I said, over 2 seconds. And the guy, or the YouTuber that I was watching, he's not his stream, his video he made of a public race, he was quick. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, he was a very accomplished player, but it was just certain corners, and especially the last corner. It was on the track, I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. It was the track that you do on the introductory series, I think it is, or the newbie sort of series, where you have the 3 tracks, and one of them, I think you've got, yeah, the shorter Laguna. I can't remember the other 2, but one of them you've got a real horrible sort of last corner before the pit, and it sort of sweeps round, or actually second from last, because the last actual corner of it sweeps round. It's, you can take it full boot, but this one you sort of come to it, and it's would it be a right and a sort of left, but you have to sort of wait to get on the throttle. This Porsche just come round, overtook this other guy. I think he was in a BMW possibly, and he was gone. He was literally, I'm sorry, it just, yeah, from a visual point of view, hand on heart, it did look like he was using something. That there's no way that car would have got round that corner as quick as it did compared to this other car. It was just ridiculous. So as I said, if there's people actually now running cheats in the game, from my perspective, I think it's now dead. I really do. I won't probably be going on it unless a certain particular car comes to it that maybe sort of tickles my fancy that I want to go on it. But it's a sad state of affairs, it really is. I understand why they're still updating, because they have a sort of life cycle of the game where they have to keep updating it for a certain period, and that's why I'd say, yeah, you're still getting the updates and that. But as I said, from my perspective, I do believe a lot of people have shifted away from it, and I mean a massive amount, and I don't think they'll go back, to be fair, which it does pain me to say, because I started out on Forza. I always said it at the start, right the way back when it first come out, that I was looking forward to it. I started on Forza, my sort of sim journey. I know it's not a sim, and I expected high things or great things from it, and it's just not been there. The likes of, apparently they got the Nordschleife done quicker than what they expected, so they released it. That, I believe that's a lie. They just needed to bring something to keep players going, instead of jumping ship or just leaving in their droves. But I do believe that they have left in their droves. I mean, maybe we should make a video on jumping into the publics, the onlines, just to see what the numbers are like in the service. It's a shame we can't specifically see how many players are online at any one time, like you can with ACC, because that would be interesting. Or there's a way of bringing up what the sort of percentage of players were there at the start and how many are left. That would definitely intrigue me. But as I said, from my point of view, I think it has died a death. And as I said, if people are now actually using cheats, hacks, or whatever, that's just not on. And I think, yeah, that will in the end kill it unless they do something about that. But yeah, as I said, just a sort of quickish video of me rambling on. And yeah, obviously sort of briefly covering the update 8. As I said, you can probably see by now I'm not 100% with this anymore. I don't go on it. I haven't been on it for a good few months. I mean, like I said at the start, we used to do a Saturday random tracks, random cars. We used to really enjoy it, and like I said, I really enjoyed it. But what with the sort of the way it runs on PC, not too well, and everything else that's gone along with it, things that we want in the actual title that haven't come, and still haven't come. So, but yeah, as always, leave your comments in this comment section below. Definitely let me know if you're still grinding away at Forza. If the people are who comment, let me know if there is the sort of the people, the sort of packed public lobbies, or have you noticed that they've drastically reduced? Definitely, like I said, would definitely love to hear from you guys. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. A quick sort of update 8 and my sort of thoughts, and have the sort of people left it. Have they left the sort of sinking ship? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go. As always, I'll catch you on the next one.